Hello, my name is Sandie Burchell and I'm a designer at Craftsuprint. This is the second video that I've done for Cut TV, and you never know, if I carry on like this I might get discovered. Good thing is though that I only live about 90 miles from Hollywood, so you never know. Wishful thinking, I think. Okay, so the card that I'm going to demonstrate for you today is my new design, and it's called Slot and Thread. And this is the card that I'm going to demonstrate for you. It's called Autumn Roses, and the cut number for this card is cut 153628_425. Right, so if any of you have made any of my 3D designs, this card is as simple as that one is to make, if not easier actually. And you'll see as we go along anyway that it's very similar in construction, in that when you print off the pieces you just glue them back to back, so you've got like a mirror image on the back of the panels. And so anyway, the kit, when you buy it, comes with 6 sheets. These are the 6 sheets that this one I've actually printed onto card. This is 250 GSM or £110. The one that I'm demonstrating and the one that I've made already is of 250 GSM photo paper. And you can see the difference. I mean, they're really both quite nice. It's entirely up to you which you like, but the one on the card gives a slightly muted look, but I think it's quite pretty. But I do like the photo paper. Okay, so the first thing to do is actually cut out the pieces, and I use scissors, decoupage scissors to do the intricate bits, metal edge ruler, a craft knife. This I use on the slots, just makes it so much easier and faster to cut out the slots with that. Some 3D pads, although I've got tape, and some double-sided tape, and a glue stick. I use an embossing tool for scoring, and a bone folder. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is, as I said, cut out all of the pieces. On this particular piece, you need to keep the white area intact. Just cut out the slots, and as I said, I do that with the ruler and the craft knife. And cut out everything, and then glue everything back to back. So on the main piece here, you've got the middle piece there, and then the back piece. And on this one I've actually put a happy 40th birthday sentiment, but you can see that I've got lots of sentiments in this kit. There's some for anniversary, golden wedding anniversary, 40th, 30th, 50th birthdays. It's entirely up to you what you want to use it for. So once you've actually glued your card back to back, I actually did this, glued it together last night because it just makes it so much easier to actually assemble this card. You can assemble it when the glue's still wet, but as I say, it does make it a lot easier. So the first thing to do is to put 2 inches of double-sided tape into the card there. Take off the top panel, and then just close it together. Now you only need to glue down this central piece here. If you try to do the whole lot, I'm afraid it doesn't work, because it stops you from being able to actually thread the first piece through the slot, and we can't stop that, otherwise it's not going to end up looking good. Okay, so you'll take your panels and decoupage. I've already put the decoupage on this to save time, and I put it on with 3D pads. Most of the panels have got maybe 3 or 4 pieces of decoupage, but they are quite big pieces, so it's very easy to cut out. And what you'll do first of all on these pieces is just score across the tab on the top. Leave the bottom one as it is, and you'll see why when we start to thread through later. So I take my metal edge ruler and my embossing tool, and I'm just going to score across the top there. And then I'm just going to fold that tab back. And it's best to fold it back because it just makes it easier to open it out once you've got it through the slot. So I'm going to do that on every piece. In fact, I've done it on all of the pieces. But on this piece, which is the very front panel, this is the smallest piece, I'm also going to be scoring a line down this piece here, and you'll see it on the PDF tutorial which is included with each kit. And I'm just going to score it very lightly down that area there, and you'll see later that we'll just, once the card is assembled, we'll just fold out that. Well, it's just a slight bend actually, but it just makes it easier if you actually score it first. Okay, so no need to fold it at the moment. Okay, so I've got my 4 pieces, all decoupage ready. I'm going to put them in order. So I'm going to start with the smallest piece first. Okay, and I'm going to try and show you this, both the front and the back of the card, so you can see how I'm actually threading it through. So I'm going to fold back on that tab at the top that I just scored, and then I'm going to thread through the bottom tab into the front and into the back, and it goes at a slight angle. So as you see, I've got it slotted in the front and the back, and then I'm just going to fold down on that tab at the top and just press through. The first piece is the trickiest piece actually. Okay, and then when it gets through, just open it out. Okay, so there's your front of your card, and there's the back. Doesn't really stand up too well until you've got all of the. Then the 4th panel, again it's got decoupage on it. Just folding back the tab at the top. I'm gonna just slot it in there and through the top there and through the back, and then open it out like that. Okay, so that's the front of the card, and then this is the back of the card. This card fits into an 8" by 8" envelope, so pretty standard size. But I will be doing a kit actually, so by the time this video airs, hopefully that will be on the site as well, if you wanted to buy one to make for yourself. Okay, so as I said, I've actually applied the Happy 40th Birthday label to this card, and also the blank one that you can write on. Now there's 2 blank ones, so if you wanted to put your own lettering on you can use the other blank one for this side. So that is your finished card. Where we scored on the first panel, if you just fold that out very gently, and it just makes the card look better instead of that first panel, because it's fairly tight in. It tends to, stay close to the card, but if you've just got that one bent out a bit, it just makes the design look nicer. Okay, so as I said, the card folds completely flat for posting, and there is also a gift tag with this design. If you'd like to take a look at my slot and thread designs, you can find them at www.craftsuprint.com/Sandie Burchell. The cup number for this card is cup 153628_425. I think by the time this video airs you'll have plenty of designs to choose from, as I said, for any occasion. And while you're over there you might want to go and search for a crafty bob, because there's going to be quite a large bob pot, I think, for Christmas. So some person's going to be very lucky to win that. So could be you. You'll never know if you go and try, if you don't try and find him. Okay, so that's all for my demonstration today. I've really enjoyed doing the demonstration. I hope that you've enjoyed watching it, and I do hope that you'll tune in for the next one. Thank you.